Ayedatiwa promises establishment of airstrip towards facilitating proposed deep-sea port. President Tinubu grants ministers of state full authority over agencies under their jurisdiction. And from the foreign scene, protest rocks Mozambique over disputed election results. Good evening to you and welcome to the news at 7 on Osrc television. My name is Oyewumi Ayinigbara. Political parties hustling for governorship position in the state at the November 16 governorship election have signed peace accord in Akure. They pledged violence-free elections before, during and after the exercise. Omorion Lakungbeji reports that the former head of state and head of National Peace Committee, retired General Abdulsalam Abubakar, and other relevant stakeholders were in attendance. The report.
National Peace Committee, security agencies, participating political parties, local and international observers, all present at the International Event Center, the Dome, in Akure to witness the signing of peace accord ahead of the next week election. Former head of state and head of National Peace Committee, retired General Abdulsalam Abubakar, urged the party leaders to accept the outcome of the election as long as it is free and fair for the purpose of peace.
Ondo State. It has indeed remained one of the relatively peaceful states in the country. Your Excellency, I commend you and all your security agencies for keeping Ondo State peaceful. I therefore urge all of you to remain resilient in averting any threats of violence and maintaining the peace in the state, as we are only a few days away from elections.
Chairman of INEC, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, reassured the public that the election will be peaceful as all relevant stakeholders have been engaged to ensure success.
I am confident that with the signing of the peace accord today, the proactive measures taken by the security agencies, the roles played by our esteemed and respected traditional rulers, community and religious leaders, civil society organizations, the mass media, and all other stakeholders, the Ondo 2024 governorship election will, by the grace of God, be peaceful.
Reacting, Inspector General of Police, represented by the Deputy Inspector General, Sylvester Alabi, announced that the command, with the support of other sisters agencies, will deploy over 43,000 personnel to all the polling units.
The Nigerian Police Force will deploy a total of 36,657 personnel to the polling units, wards, and local government areas, collation centers, as well as other strategic locations. This will be complemented by other security agencies, the armed forces, intelligence security agencies, and other supporting forces will be deployed to augment the police strength. This will bring the total number of security personnel deployed for the election to 43,157 personnel.
He warned against violence before, during, and after the exercise, saying all violators will be prosecuted accordingly, while canvassing votes, buying of votes will not be tolerated. Convener of the Peace Accord, Archbishop of Sokoto, Martin Kuka, led the signing, while the candidates signed the Peace Pact. Speaking on behalf of the contestants, Ondo State Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa assured that all the tenets of peace in the state would be maintained and sustained.
I know before the election we were already peaceful, but during the election, the D-Day, we should remain peaceful, and after the election, it should be peaceful. And that can only be if we all accept the outcome of the election, which, on my honor, I promise, and on behalf of all the candidates, that we abide by the outcome of the election. Thank you and God bless.
High points of the event include presentation of election assessment by Yaga Africa or Moriola Mbiji, Osrc News.
Meanwhile, the chairman of Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, has assured stakeholders in the state of the Commission's readiness for the governorship election. Yakubu was speaking at a stakeholders meeting held in Accra ahead the exercise. Joy Pius reports that stakeholders were urged to cooperate with the Commission to ensure a credible process.
Present at the stakeholders meeting organized by the Independent National Electoral Commission in Ondo State are governorship candidates of various political parties, traditional rulers, religious leaders, election observers, security agencies, among others. Interacting with the stakeholders, the National Chairman, Independent Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, highlighted the achievements recorded by the Commission ahead of the election to include accreditation of media organizations as well as training of personnel and delivery of all non-sensitive materials to local government areas. Yakubu assured of the Commission's commitment towards ensuring a credible process, urging all political parties to conduct themselves peacefully and lawfully during the process.
The Commission has accredited 111 domestic and international organizations, deploying 3,554 observers for the election. We have also accredited over 100 radio, television, newspaper, and online media organizations, deploying about 700 personnel, including, for the very first time, 129 female journalists.
Ondo State Supervisory National Commissioner Professor Kunle Ajayi commended the INEC management for the strict adherence to the timetable and schedule of the election, calling for comportment from all candidates.
Let us remember that the process must be as legitimate as the results. Hence, inflammatory rhetoric, voter intimidation, or attempt to manipulate the process will not be tolerated by the Commission.
Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetokun, represented by the Assistant Inspector General of Police, Zone 17, Abiodun Oladimeji, assured that all security agencies will synergize to ensure adequate security.
Security of the voters, the electoral officials, the electoral materials, and the general public will have to be effectively provided before, during, and after the election. This can be efficiently achieved by concerted, covert, and overt operations by the synergized security agencies assigned for the election duty.
Candidates of different political parties took turns to deliver goodwill messages and also raised concerns about the election. The Commission noted that sensitive materials will arrive on Tuesday, 12th of November, and will be deployed from the Central Bank, Akure branch, on November 14. Joy Pius, Osrc News.
The commitment of the present administration in Ondo State to realize and achieve the deep sea port projects for the economic prosperity of the state and the people remains unwavering. Ondo State Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa, during a statewide governorship campaign tour held in Okitilupa local government area, gave messages of comprehensive development and hope to the people of the area and the state. The candidate of the APC, who acknowledged some legacy projects of the late former Governor Olusegun Agagu in the area, reassured of his dedication to facilitate the establishment of airstrip in Southern Centura District towards smooth commencement of the deep sea port project. Government House correspondent Wahab Ankoli has details.
Received by jubilant supporters and party faithful, the message of hope and the need to sustain the current administration beyond 2025 was taken to Okitipupa local government area ahead of the governorship election. The Secretariat of the Council area was spotlighted as royal fathers and chiefs welcomed the campaign trail of the APC, led by standard bearer and governor of the state, Lucky Aiyedatiwa, in company of other political associates. The Abudi of Ikale land, Oba George Faduyile, who spoke on behalf of other traditional rulers, expressed their support for the APC candidate, urging him to sustain the trend of all-round development being witnessed in the state. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who promised to build on the legacies of the late governor Olusegun Agagu in the Southern Senatorial District, said he considers himself fortunate to come from the region. To further support the smooth takeoff of the Port Ondo project, the governor pledged to facilitate the establishment of an airstrip in the local government area. He renewed the determination of his administration to promote infrastructural development of the state.
It's very important that airstrip will go because of the deep sea port in Nigeria. Once there's electricity and road with the deep sea port, the deep sea port investors by, let me estimate, about by January, February, they will begin to come. They can withdraw the election for development in this area. It will come. The Omoto shore to Jodo is already listed among the roads that will be already listed. Among the 20-kilometer road to be rehabilitated in the Southern Senatorial, 20 kilometers. Because we spread 20 for South, 20 for Central, 20 for North, 60 kilometers that have been passed at the Expo level. It's just for the contract to move in to start the work. So that road is one of them.
Addressing a large gathering of enthusiastic supporters at Methodist Primary School, Okitipupa, the governor conveyed his gratitude to the people with an assurance of more life-changing programs and policies.
Ọ̀nà tó wọlé láti Ọmọtọ́ṣọ́ wá dé Ìjú Odò, ó tẹ̀ ti wà lára ọ̀nà tí a ti àpúrù kan ṣe láìpẹ́ lájò kọ̀ntrátọ̀ máa wá sí sáà tó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀. Akínfò sílẹ̀ wá sí ìgbọ́tàgùn. Wọ́n ní wọ́n fẹ́ ká du aláìsàn ọ̀nà wọ̀nyí náà láti ọ̀rẹ́ títí wọ́ọ̀ tí ó pa lọ́dẹ ìgbọ́kọ̀dá sáàmà pé bó mo gbé wà rè yìí ìyẹn náà ti dà ṣíṣe o déédéé ọ̀nà òtúpá dà ṣíṣe títí ládé ìgbọ́kọ̀dá. àpàtẹ́wọ́. Àtànilàjẹ for almost 20 years Òkìtìpupa náà ìhúná ṣùgbọ́n ní mo dà gómìnà yìí húná níta abẹ́ẹ̀tà oríro yèrín o oríro ń gbé dédé wá ní o oríro mi gbé wá ó pa ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ húná yẹn ògbàmọ́ra NDDC àdúró rẹ̀ dílé ìtàn àparí rẹ̀ èyí mo wá dà gómìnà wa fàánà òkun sóòdì àwọn apàrọ̀ náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tàn ní Òtúpa nígbọ́kọ̀dá mo dàgbóra tàn ẹsẹ̀ odò náà ìpẹ́ tó láti ń fà wáyà rẹ̀ àti ìrèlè.
The governor, in company of other party leaders, also inaugurated the secretariat of the party in the council area. Governor Aiyedatiwa, who also addressed the people of Odeaye, urged them to transform the display of support and passion into decisive action on election day. From Okitipupa government area of Ondo State, Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
You're still watching the Osrc News at 7. After the break, President Tinubu grants Ministers of State full authority over agencies under their jurisdiction. Please do rejoin us for this and more.
Behold the newcomer to your bookshelf. Yes, Money Blueprint, 15 Secrets to Success and 9 Habits to Avoid. This book will enhance your knowledge on investments, entrepreneurship, and how to become rich even with personal salary. Get a copy of Money Blueprint, 15 Secrets to Success and 9 Habits to Avoid at 7,500 Naira only. You can also go online to place an order via www.joelakonde.com or Amazon, Google Books, and any other reputable bookshop worldwide. In Nigeria, send a message to WhatsApp or call this number to place your order. 0704-917-9291. Again, 0704-917-9291. Dr. Joel Akande, writer and announcer.
The Ondo State government decided to look into the problem of primary schools in the state.
Before now, the school was in a very deplorable condition. But as you can see, if you look around now, the condition of the environment is something that is welcoming. It's okay.
Education is the bedrock of any society. Governor Aiyedatiwa is fully aware of this fact. He has prioritized education, launching initiatives that ensure every child in Ondo State has access to quality learning environments.
Thank you very much for rejoining us. You can watch us live on our website www.osrc.ng or follow us on Facebook at OSRC TV, and on YouTube you can subscribe to our channel OSRC TV Ondo. Ondo State Deputy Governor Olaide Adelami has said the current administration in the state is living up to the expectations of the people as he assures of more people-oriented programs. The Deputy Governor spoke during a campaign tour of the Words Noah local government area to canvass votes for the party in the governorship election. Government House correspondent Zimo Ebiemi has the details as presented from our studios.
The Deputy Governor said Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa is committed to providing good governance that would take Ondo State to lofty heights. He urged party faithful in Owo to intensify efforts at promoting the APC candidate through house-to-house campaigns and community outreach.
On the 16th November. Ogami Lucky Orimisa Aiyedatiwa the flag of APC do fly Ondo State, do represent.
He described the APC members in all the 11 wards in the local government area as trustworthy as they have given their words that Governor Aiyedatiwa is the candidate they would vote for in the election.
He mobilized for my boss, His Excellency Lucky Orimisa Aiyedatiwa during the primaries, and they promised that they are going to vote for him, and they did. So there are people that are trusted. I mean, the members of APC in all the 11 wards of the local government. This time around, they have given their words, and we have reasons to believe them because they've demonstrated it in the past. And by the grace of God, come November 16, we are going to come out with a turnout of votes that have not been had in our local government.
On his part, APC chairman in our local government area, Samuel Balogun, assured that our residents are prepared to deliver overwhelming votes for the governor. He expressed satisfaction at the pro-people projects, programs and policies of the administration since inception.
gògèdè máa fẹ́ lọ tì í ìbò yẹn fẹ́ dì yí o ẹ̀gẹ́ fẹ́ dì í ńlára yẹn ẹ̀gẹ́ fẹ́ dì í lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀gẹ́ fẹ́ dì í ní adélàmí ẹ̀gẹ́ fẹ́ dì í ní lọ́síwájú ọ̀wọ̀ ọlọ́run fún wa ṣe o.
The chairman assured Governor Ayedatiwa and the party that they would vote for continuity to sustain good governance. Some of the party members also promised to demonstrate their loyalty to the governor through the ballot.
And now to mobilize more support for Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa in governorship election, co-chairman of Central Women Campaign Council Committee, Seun Osamaye, has engaged more women in the district. Osamaye, who also doubles as special advisor to the Governor of Women Affairs, led all the women in continuation of the market outreach to canvass votes for All Progressives Congress in the fast-approaching exercise. Omoniola Ongbeji reports that a visit to all major markets in the central zone of the state will climax in Ogbese, Akure North local government on Friday.
This market outreach was to move from markets to markets, shops to shops, streets to streets, and doors to enlighten women on the need to vote for Governor Ayedatiwa in the election. This time, the female stakeholders gathered various markets which include Owena Market in Ondo East local government area, Ijare in a federal local government area, and Idonri Market to sensitize the people on the need to ensure victory for Ayedatiwa and APC at the poll. The co-chairman of the Women Campaign Council in the districts, Seun Osamaye, urged the market women to continue to support Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa. She assured that the administration will sustain the programs and policies aimed at making life more meaningful for women.
We recall that we have started this outreach, moving from markets to markets, shops to shops, sensitizing our women on the need to come out on November 16th, 2024, to cast their votes for the people's governor, to cast their votes for a man that is loved by all, to cast their vote for a man that has started his good governance, to continue that this good governance must be sustained in Ondo State.
Others on the entourage include Central Senatorial Treasurer Dr. Bridget Awoshika and the Secretary, Mrs. Bumi Fadoju. They were received by the market women who reiterated their commitment to support Ayedatiwa and the All Progressives Congress.
To fulfill the mandate that the Central Women Council decided on some Sundays ago, that we'll be going to do market to market, shop to shop, home to home campaign for our governor, Orimisan Ayedatiwa, to receive landslide victory by November 16th during the governorship election.
Pensioners, they are taking their salaries at Wendu, and he has paid their gratitude. More than 10 years back, he has paid a lot of arrears of gratuity, and that is why we have to come out en masse to show him that we are with him.
The market outreach provided opportunity for the Central Women Campaign Council committee members to deliver the message of Governor Ayedatiwa and his plans to sustain the all-inclusive government being run in the state. The campaign will climax at popular Ogbese Market in Akure North local government. Omoniola Ongbeji, Osrc News.
President Bola Tinubu has approved a policy shift granting ministers of state full authority to oversee agencies within their assigned portfolios. Previously, Minister of State had limited administrative control as files related to these agencies were sent by their permanent secretaries to the senior ministers. With the new directive, ministers of state can now grant essential administrative approvals and make decisions on governance matters directly. This change aims to better utilize the expertise and capabilities of these ministers, addressing Tinubu's concerns that the previous structure led to their underutilization. With a 48-member cabinet, Tinubu's administration includes 16 ministers of state who will now benefit from this empowerment. Ministries with ministers of state include agriculture, defense, education, health, petroleum, oil and gas, foreign affairs, and several others. A fire incident has destroyed goods and properties of some business owners in Okebola axis of Akure, the state capital. Eyewitness accounts stated that the outbreak was allegedly caused by electricity surge by midnight. Saeed Arabisala reported that the victims, who were entrepreneurs, a fashion designer, a baker, are seeking intervention of government and well-meaning individuals to restart their lives and earn a living again.
The site of a once thriving fashion shop now left in disarray following a midnight inferno. The owner, a fashion entrepreneur, Amidulai Additional, walks through the rubble and the burnt space, watching helplessly of what has become of his dreams and hard work of over 20 years. An eyewitness recounts how in the stillness of the night, smoke emanated from the facility and fire erupted.
tó ṣẹlẹ̀ actually mo jí lóru mo ṣe night mọ́jú so bí náà yẹn ṣe dé mo wá wò pé kí n kàn ṣe rest díẹ̀ sí mo kàn á rí i pé ìtọ̀ yẹn ń gbọ̀n mí mo ṣe máa ṣílẹ̀kùn jáde síta mo kàn á rí i pé side yìí o mo wá rí i pé àwọn èéfín kan ń jáde ńbẹ̀ mo rí i pé bí iná èéfín ń jáde mo wá wò pé kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ mo wá súnmọ́ bẹ̀ mo rí i pé bẹ̀yẹn ti ń yìí tì gan mo gbálẹ̀kùn lé yẹn kò sí àwọn tó dá mi lóhùn mo ń láti lọ bá àbá kan ń ṣe security òun náà ń gbénu lé yìí bàbá yẹn lájọ á jáde tá a pa àwọn ará àdúgbò àṣà àfi já lẹ̀kùn yẹn.
Mr. Adeshina is not alone in this loss. His next-door neighbor, Damilola Abiodun, is also reeling in the destruction. Damilola, who is a baker and trader in wares and food items, bemoaned the losses. With tears in his eyes, the victims described the immense losses endured not only their businesses, but also the security that comes from being able to provide for their family.
Mi ò lè sọ lọ títí tí òru ọjọ́ Monday mọ́jú Tuesday ní nǹkan bíi aago mẹ́ta kù ìṣẹ́jú méjì ni wọ́n pè mí. Ilé mi wà ní Danfok, ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi dẹ̀ wà níbi area L2 níbi jáwọ́ níbi pé ṣọ́ọ̀bù mi ń jóná. Láti bẹ̀ ẹsẹ̀ ni mo fi sáré dé kọ̀ǹtínà ìgbà tí màá fi débẹ̀ mo débẹ̀ ní ẹ̀zálẹ́ bíi 3:30 lóru. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo ti rí pé everything ti jó, àwọn ará àdúgbò ti ṣúgbà mi, wọ́n ti bá mi já ṣọ́ọ̀bù yẹn, mo dẹ̀ bá àwọn fire brigade bí àgbogbo wọn náà àtàwọn ará àdúgbò àwọn náà sá help mi láti bá mi paná rẹ̀. So àìmọye nǹkan tí ó jóná síbẹ̀, machine mi tí mo fi ń ṣiṣẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ ti jóná. Òbí òkè ìjọba kan ràn mí lọ́wọ́, kan jáde kan ràn mí lọ́wọ́ torí mi tí ẹ mọ̀ bí tí mo ti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ kan jọ kan ṣàánú mi.
Gbogbo nǹkan irinṣẹ́ mi ni mo pàdánù lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Ọjọ́ Monday yẹn gan ni mo já ọjà báàgì béèlì, gbogbo ẹ̀ ni ó parẹ́. Ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ náà mo sì láwọn ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ fíù sínú ṣọ́ọ̀bù, gbogbo ẹ̀ ni ó parẹ́. Irinṣẹ́ mi bíi mixer cake, oven, a lot of baking tin àti electric oven, nǹkan ó pọ̀ lórí ìrànràn tí mi ò lè fẹnu bà.
These two entrepreneurs are reaching out to the government and compassionate individuals for help to rebuild their lives amid Nigeria's ongoing economic struggles. For them now, every bit of support counts.
And on the foreign scene, protests in Mozambique against the result of a general election last month.
It was meant to be a peaceful march into the city center to protest the election results. Opposition leader Venancio Menani called for it.
We know who the people voted for, but the issue is they don't want to leave power.
And that's the news tonight, but before we go, a quick look at one of the top stories. We told you that political parties hustling for governorship position in the state have signed peace accord in Akure. They pledged violence-free elections before, during, and after the exercise. And that's the news tonight. Thank you very much for your time. Good evening.
Go.